I'm on P51 of the math homework for 3.4. I'm not going to give you the answers to every problem, but I'm going to kind of go over a few of them, get you started. Okay, so number 11, 12, and 13, the directions are order the numbers from greatest to least. So I want the number furthest to the right on a number line is going to be my first number. Remember, to the right is more or larger, however you want to say that. Okay, so looks like we have a typo on number 11, at least in my edition. I don't know if it's in your edition as well, but it does say order the numbers from greatest to least, and they flipped this second sign. So I'm going to follow the directions here and assume that they made a mistake here, and this sign should be facing this way. All right, so we have two negative numbers and 0. Well, negative is always going to be less than something that's positive or something that's neither positive or negative. So on this one, 0 is going to be my very first number. Okay. And then a fraction, I know, is less than 1 unless it's an improper fraction, which this is not. We have 5/6. So I could change this to a decimal and compare it to 1, but I already know that 5/6 is going to be less than 1. And since it's less than 1 on a number line, if I have 0 here and I have -1 here, remember when we go negative, we're going to the left. If I have a fraction, that's going to be less than 1. So my fraction is going to be here. And if I'm moving, if I want to see, okay, here's -1 and here's my fraction, and I want the greatest number between these two, it's going to be the furthest number to the right, which is going to be my fraction. So I automatically know that my fraction is going to be next. And then lastly, my whole number, -1, is going to be the smallest or least valuable number. Least valuable. Think about it. You'd rather owe me no money than owe me $1. Okay, owing me $1 would mean you have the least amount of money because you're in debt to $1. But if you didn't owe me anything, and maybe you didn't have any money either, at least you wouldn't owe anybody any money, and that would be a better situation to be in. Okay, and number 12, I'm just going to get you started. I have a positive number, another positive number, and a negative number. Well, I know the negative number is going to be my smallest. So that makes it a lot easier to get started when you realize, hey, if I only have one negative number, that automatically has to be my smallest number. And then all you need to do is compare 1.82 and 4/5. Again, 4/5 is a fraction, and it's a regular fraction. It's not improper. Because it's a fraction, I know it's less than 1. And this number is 1 and 8,200. So this is 1 and some more, and this is not even 1 yet. So I automatically know 1.82 is going to be my largest number, and 4/5 is going to be my second largest. Okay, I'll let you complete number 13 on your own. I will mention it does have two negative numbers and one positive. So of course your positive number is going to be your biggest number, and I'll let you go from there. All right, 14, 15, and 16. It says write a comparison using less than or greater than to show the relationship between the two values. So basically all this means is you're going to draw, you're going to draw out those comparisons like you saw earlier on the homework. So -15, and then greater than or less than -20.5. So you're going to put that sign right in here, and that's how you set up those problems. Number 15, again, $78 compared to negative $42. And of course, having money is always going to be more than owing money. And I'll let you do set up 16 on your own. All right, let's look at 17. The temperature in Cold Town on Monday was 1 degree Celsius. The temperature in Frosty Town on Monday was negative 2 degrees Celsius. Which town was colder on Monday? Well, this is just a simple comparison. So we're doing 1 degree compared to negative 2 degrees. And then you're going to use the less than or greater than sign in here to decide that answer. All right, number 18. Stan's bank account is less than negative $20, less than negative 20, but greater than negative 21. What could Stan's account balance be? Okay, so if we have on a number line, I'm going to start it at negative 20. And go to negative 21. We need an amount between negative 21 and negative 20. Any of these amounts in here would be acceptable. And since we're dealing with money, that just means it's going to be negative 20 point, and then you pick, because it can't be bigger than, it can't be greater than negative 21. Let me look at this real quick. Stan's bank account balance is less than negative 20. Yeah. So, negative 20 point, and then you decide how much change he has, as long as that's, because any amount of change is going to land him between negative 21 and negative 20. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next video.